Guys, Zelonius here. Welcome to another video on the channel. A little bit of a different video today, but I think it will be an interesting one for you guys. I'd like you guys to join in the comments. Let me know what you think in terms of giving feedback about my suggestions. And if you've got any good suggestions yourself, any good ideas, please do share. Basically, what I'll be doing in this video is talking about some things that I like in FIFA right now that I would like to see them take to EA Sports Football Club, and then more so some things that I like that I want them to expand on or do more with on FIFA, from FIFA 23 to EA Sports Football Club. And then there might be a few things where they're not doing it at all, and I'll talk about that. Obviously, a video like this, I genuinely could spend hours on it. That's how much I think they could add to the game. That's not even me trying to criticize EA. There's plenty with most video games you could do, but I definitely think some of it with EA is laziness or lack of trying to be friendly to the user, and they could massively improve the game in a lot of ways, in my opinion. The first one we're going to talk about is chemistry. More so, I'm going to talk in terms of the players and what they can do with that. What I would say is, I think the chemistry system that they added this year is better in some ways, less complicated in some, but in other ways it's a bit annoying. I feel like, you can see on the left there, I feel like there they could maybe make it a bit less restrictive, maybe make you need one less link when it comes to leagues. So if you have Premier League, you only need 2 links for the first one, then it'd be 4 overall for the second. Just make it a bit easier to get full chemistry. At the end of the day, I much prefer eFootball, or formerly known as PES, their chemistry system, where it's basically put your players that you like in, play, and eventually they'll get full chemistry. I think that's a much better system. It's obvious why EA want a chemistry system in the game. They want to be able to sell new cards and promos that have position changes, and they want to make icons, heroes, Mbappe's who have good chemistry anyway, players like that worth more to sell packs. I get it, but it's just a bad user experience right now. But what I'm more talking about when it comes to chemistry that I'd like to see more of is more of the premium chemistry cards. So a good example is the heroes or the premium shapeshifters that they're doing at the moment. So these cards now, only not all shapeshifters, just the premium ones, if they have a card like this, they should have a crown above them. They don't have a crown here for some reason, but they are the premium shapeshifters. If they're a premium shapeshifter, they get hero chemistry, and by that I mean they're giving full chem no matter what team they're in, as long as you play them in one of their correct positions, so centre mid or CDM, and they give 2 links to the league. This card's ridiculous, by the way. A 6'8" midfielder with these stats, just insane. Maybe they could add this for every single promo card. Are you sick of getting out-teamed on FIFA? Want more coins to build that God squad you've always been dreaming of? Check out utnice.com, the best place to buy coins for FIFA 23. They're simple, easy to use. Use code ZEL at checkout for a 5% discount. Check out utnice.com today. Maybe that's overkill early on in the game, but like I said, I'd like to see them do this early in the game. And at least maybe do it for a few promo cards. It just helps team building a lot more. So I definitely think that's something they could expand on. One thing that I thought could be pretty cool as well is like icons. If an icon's played in a particular league, so R9, he's played in the Brazilian league, Dutch league, Spanish league, Italian league, and Brazilian league again. So 4 leagues. R9 would give at least 1 link to those leagues. Maybe not 2 links like Heroes do, but if they give 2 links to the nation and 1 link to the leagues they've played in, that would be pretty cool and make icons chemistry much more valuable. Right now, the only icons whose chemistry is valuable are the top nations, so Brazil, France, Germany, England, sometimes Netherlands. An icon like Nedved is quite restrictive really in chemistry. Sure, he gets full chem, but the check's useless. But if he was getting a link towards Italian league players, that would help a lot. It really wouldn't take much effort from EA, and it would make icons a lot better again, and make the icons without a good nation not as bad a pull when you get them in SBCs. So I think that would be pretty good. So that's chemistry. That's one thing I think they could really work on. Stats. I really don't get why the stats are so basic on this game. EA literally do detailed analysis and stats for like the Premier League. Played goals and assists is useless. Give us clean sheets for defenders. Give us tackle percentage, header like Jules won, all this type of stuff. Midfielders give us key passes, pass percentage, shots on target, dribbles complete, strikers. You get the drift. I don't know why the stats aren't in a lot more detail. It would you could do goals per minute, for example. This would help us a lot when it comes to our team to figure out who's doing well for us. Now, I think Ultimate Team, a lot of it's about immersion, getting into your team. I think this would help it a lot. Season rewards. Now, season passes, battle passes, are a very big thing in a lot of modern video games. If the season pass is very good in a game, it really makes people want to play the game more. Objective milestones, these kind of feed into it. I think objective and milestones really need to be worked on and expanded to be much better. But the season rewards this season are pretty good. That Thiago Silva at level 10 is great. The packs are actually pretty good now. Don't think that pack's a great level 20, but he's not bad. That Kroos at level 30 is insane. I would like, though, to see two options, so it's not just this one or bust if you're not happy with him. Like, sure, there's the pack, and that pack's pretty good, but I'd like to see at least two players. In most seasons, I think it's only 30 levels, but 40 levels, sure, that's great, something to grind. They're not bad, but what I would like to see is stuff like, these rewards are actually fairly good, even in July, when you're going to get them. However, I don't want to wait till the game's effectively dead for us to get actual season rewards of any consequence. The season rewards the rest of the year are shit. Simply put, they're shit. That is the only way I can put them. The packs are like an 84 plus pack at like level 27. That's useless. Do an ultimate pack at the end, even in season 1. They're untradeable for crying out loud. It doesn't really matter. Give us the players you get at level 15 and 30 are so useless. No one cares. I genuinely don't think I have ever seen in one of the competitive modes anyone using the level 15 and 30 players you get in the first few seasons of the game. It should not take till halfway through the year to get someone even remotely usable, until July to get actual good players. It's stupid and basically a complete waste of this mode, or not mode, but season rewards, in my opinion. And honestly, if the season rewards were actually good and worth grinding, people would play the game more. I don't think it would make them spend less on packs. Honestly, they could even just do stuff like icon player picks throughout the season. You're most likely always just going to get something useless, but it at least gives some people a chance at something and a bit of motivation to play the game. Now, this events tab is just so lazy. They've literally, as far as I'm aware, not used it this year. It's been like this all year. It's just a copy and paste of last year's game and the year before it, where I think they did stuff, and they've just forgot to take it out and not used it. However, what I'm going to say is, they should be using it. They could do cool stuff in here, give you little bonuses, give you little packs, actual things you can do in the community that you could work towards. You could even do things where you could have, like in other video games, they have guilds, clans, stuff like that. You could join a clan of 20 other players who play foot, and every month or week, your clan could get put against another one, and you could work against each other, and whoever wins that event gets a reward, gets a pack, gets a special player. Stuff like that gets you more involved in the game, makes people more excited, makes more teamwork, playing with other players. It's excitement, gets you playing the game again. The rewards don't need to be stupid. They don't need to give you a 99R9 every week, but just something cool that makes you want to play the game more and works with friends. Online games, working with friends, people tend to like that stuff. The SBCs we have been getting lately, very good. The SBCs we get for the first 3-4 months of the game, very bad. I don't think we need to have icons like this in October, but give us some actual decent icon SBCs. People can start putting their fodder in early on in the game. That would be good in my opinion. More modes would be good. I would like to see FUT Champs have more stuff to it. I would like to see friendlies actually worthwhile. I'd like to see tournaments. But one thing I would really like to see is a 3-a-side or a 5-a-side mode using your FUT players. There's a lot of things they could expand on. Honestly, they could even just steal stuff from other Ultimate Team type stuff in video games and use that. And then the last one I want to talk about, not going to go into too much depth with this, but it's not even FUT, it's pro clubs. Pro clubs, as from what I've seen online, I've not played it pretty much all year, is broken right now. I can't be going into it if it's going to mess me around, but apparently it doesn't even work at the moment. That's what I'm seeing online. Could be wrong, but that's what I've seen. 2K, the NBA game, has a really good mode where you can travel around a pre-made city in in their version of pro clubs. You can do what they call pickup games where you play 2v2, 3v3, or 5v5. Why can't FIFA do that with pro clubs? Have like a little football city. Could get sponsors where they can make money using real life brands like Nike, Adidas. They're not tied to FIFA anymore, so they should have a lot more license to do stuff like this, and they can make money off it. The reason they've probably never really cared about pro clubs is because it takes away from the big money maker that is Ultimate Team. But if they can make money from that as well, surely EA will start to care about it. Make pro clubs great again, as they would say. Make it have a lot more to it. Pro clubs is a mode that a lot of people want to love, but EA have neglected it for so long it's basically useless. Do something a bit more like 2K's My City, My Player. Make it tied into career mode. But there's so much they could do with it that would make it a great experience. And I think would really improve the overall experience for FIFA. And honestly, you could even integrate it with FUT if you want to get people playing that still. Appreciate you guys watching this video. Let me know your guys' thoughts. If there's anything that you disagree with, anything you really like in my suggestions. And if you've got it, appreciate you guys as always. Keep it spicy. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.